The following is a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health. Coming up, the dog days of summer aren't here yet, but the spring sports action is heating up. Ranny and RBC show why they're on top of the state baseball polls, playing an epic Monmouth County championship. Rutgers Prep made the Cinderella run as the number 12 seed to win the Somerset County baseball title. And Watchung Hills had an upset special of their own in the Somerset softball title game. The Lacrosse game of the year saw Seton Hall Prep and Del Barton go to overtime. Plus, we asked the college baseball world why they haven't given Donovan Catholic's Gavin Degnan a scholarship. Happy Mother's Day! We've got incredible plays and championship moments for Mom. Jersey Sports Zone TV starts now.
Jersey Sports Zone! Jersey Sports Zone!
Welcome to another edition of Jersey Sports Zone TV, presented by RWJ Barnabas Health. I'm Rich Krampanis. It is championship season on the diamond and the lacrosse fields, and we've had a chance to come to some great venues around the state. We're going to start this week's show here in Lincroft, on the campus of Brookdale Community College, the Monmouth County title featuring two teams that have spent time number one in the state polls. It's RBC and Ranny getting this week's show started. The Panthers, ranked number one in New Jersey, send Marcello Mastriani on the hill. Bottom two on for Ryan Costello. This ball is smashed to right center. Somehow it stays in the park. The wind kept that from being a homer, but it's effective nonetheless. A two-run triple for the Pitt Panther commit. Costello gives Ranny a 4-2 lead. RBC starter Alex Stanyk battled. He threw 6 full innings. He had to exit when he surpassed the 110-pitch limit. Meanwhile, A.J. Gracia comes on in relief of Mastriani. He pitches a scoreless 6th inning. The Panthers are 3 outs away from the title, clinging to a 4-3 lead. But RBC comes to life in the 7th. Shane Andrews torches this pitch to center. It's over the center fielder's head. An RBI double for the Casey's catcher. RBC has tied the game at 4 with 1 out in the 7th. And they weren't done. Brunner with a little flare to shallow center. This ball drops. Buddy Houseman sends the runner. Here's the play at the plate. Safe. RBC has put 2 on the board in the 7th. And now the Caseys lead 5-4. They're 3 outs away from a Monmouth County title. But Ranny shows its resilience when it matters the most. Gracia gave up the 2 runs on the mound, but how's this for redemption? A beautiful swing into the gap. And just like that, it's an RBI double, and we're tied at 5. It sets the stage for Ryan Costello, who jumps on the first pitch. It's a base hit to right. Gracia turns the corner looking for the win, and the head-first slide gives Ranny the Monmouth County title. And there's Bedlam at Brookdale. Ranny walks it off in an instant classic. 6-5 is your final. These two teams are the top 2 seeds in the Shore Conference tournament. Here's hoping for a rematch. Ranny is on a 14-game win streak. They're 20-1 on the year.
I'm feeling great. Coming up to that at bat, I wasn't nervous at all. Felt good in the box. Knew I was going to walk it off. Everyone knows the story. We weren't exactly the best baseball program until our class kind of got here. So we're just trying to write a new book for our program, kind of prove to everyone that we're going to be around for a while, you know what I mean? So it obviously feels great to get this one off our back, and then we still got 2 more tournaments to go.
It's a rematch in the Somerset County Baseball Tournament Finals. Rutgers Prep, the number 12 seed, has pulled off multiple upsets to return to TD Bank Ballpark. Ridge is 17-2, ranked 8th in the state. They're the defending champs. The action gets started right out of the gate. Ethan Nepomuceno leads the game off with a smash to right that goes all the way to the wall. A leadoff double gets Rutgers Prep going. Next batter is Evan Laub. He lays down a picture-perfect bunt. Rutgers prep with runners on first and third to start the game. That sets the table for Andrew Parisi. This is a base hit up the middle. 3 men up, 3 hits, and Rutgers prep has a 1-0 lead. You might think we're in for a slugfest, but this is where the offense exits and the pitching takes over. Ridge starter Connor Byrne did a fantastic job of getting out of the jam to prevent a big inning and then proceeded to retire 6 straight. On the other side, Argonauts junior Max Trayons was tremendous on the big stage. He had pinpoint control. This breaking ball paints the outside corner. The Argonauts put 2 on at the top of the 6th. Byrne able to induce the grounder. A 6-4-3 double play ends the threat. Connor Byrne throws 7 innings, gives up just 1 run, and struck out 9. Trayons comes on in the 7th, needing 3 outs for a Somerset County championship. After a ground out, Ezra Sadowski smashes one past third. It's into left field. A 1-out double, and Ridge has the tying run in scoring position. Next up, a pitcher versus pitcher showdown. Connor Byrne comes through with a base hit to right. The runner's got the green light and he's heading home. James Jackman hits the relay man and the throw home is in time. Wow! Perfect execution with the county title on the line. And that sets the stage for Trayons to close out a complete game shutout with his 11th strikeout of the night and a Somerset County title for Rutgers Prep. 1-0 is your final. Tremendous baseball played by both teams. Max Trayons was sensational.
And honestly, that's the best part. Everyone counted us out, and that's one thing that makes us, we know how good we are. It doesn't matter what anybody else says, we know exactly how good we are, and we knew we could win this.
Being able to pitch in this kind of setting, this is going to be a lifelong memory for you, isn't it?
Yes, for sure. This was honestly definitely the most fun baseball game I have ever played in, so I'll never forget this one.
A top-notch pitching duel highlights the Somerset County Tournament Final. Hillsborough ace Sarah Davenport comes in sporting a 0.11 ERA. Jules Raymond has sparked Watchung Hills over the last 2.5 weeks. Both pitchers threw perfect games earlier in this tournament. Both pitchers were grooving in the circle. Davenport climbs the ladder with this punch-out. Raymond works a swing and miss of her own. Both pitchers have seen the minimum 1 time through the lineup or scoreless through 3. Top 5, we've got a runner on second base for the first time in this game, but Davenport works out of the jam. She induces a pop fly. Claire Marcinick makes the catch in foul territory. Jules Raymond was throwing a no-hitter into the 6th, but the Raiders finally break through. Claire Murphy gets a base knock. Then Murphy gets to third base. Clayel Correa sits at first base with 2 outs. This is a huge moment, and Raymond delivers! Jules Raymond rightfully animated after this key punch-out. Watchung gets out of the 6th. We are still scoreless. Top 7, here come the Warriors. Tia Shakar draws a walk, and Maddie Moran slaps one through the infield. Watchung is in business. Runners are at first and second with 1 out. Up comes Morgan Bobrovsky, and she barrels one. That hit rolls all the way to the wall. It is a bases-clearing double. Morgan Bobrovsky gives Watchung Hills a 2-0 lead in the top of the 7th inning. Hillsborough will send the heart of the lineup to the plate in the bottom of the 7th, but Watchung Hills is game. That is Raymond's 9th punch-out in the title game. Morgan Bobrovsky put the Warriors in front, and she will make the final out. Watchung Hills is tops in Somerset County. 2-0 is the final. What a story the Warriors are this season. They started out 2-11, but have now won 9 straight games. They dethroned the 2-time reigning champs in a thriller.
I just went for them. I wasn't scared to pitch. I was just My pitches were working, they were spinning. I had good warm-ups. That's one thing that probably helped a lot. Just working on my pitches during warm-ups, not like taking any pitches off, like working till the very end of every game.
Hey, I'm Mike Frankel in Tom's River. Coming up later in the show, it's the Jersey Sports Zone Top 10 Plays of the Week. The very best from all over the Garden State. We've rounded them all up for you. That's straight ahead. Jersey Sports Zone. We'll be right back.
If you need to see a doctor, RWJ Barnabas Health has 2 easy ways to do it from anywhere. You can see an urgent care provider 24/7 on any device with our Telemed app. Or use our website to book a virtual visit with an RWJ Barnabas Health Medical Group provider or specialist, even as a new patient. You've taken every precaution, and so have we. So don't delay your care any longer. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
You're there for them. We're here for you. Get back the life you love.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm Jay Cook with JerseySportsZone.com here in Morris County. It's not very often you get a 1-versus-2 showdown in the regular season, but that is exactly the case this week. Del Barton and Seton Hall Prep have been number 1 and number 2 respectively all year long. Both teams are coming off county championships in the last week, and they meet in a clash of titans on Thursday. Seton Hall Prep sets the tone in the first quarter. Tyler Julin bends and scores as the Pirates are on the board first. Matthew Pepe has been Seton Hall Prep's top point scorer so far this year, and he heats up in the first quarter. The Pirates look locked in early. They lead 3-0 after 1. Del Barton brings the heat in the second quarter. Jake Melchione scores a long stick goal. He brings some energy to the Green Wave because they get hot. Del Barton would score 3 consecutive goals in a 1-minute, 17-second span. Jack Amato ties the game up at 3-3. Now we fast forward to the final 30 seconds of the first half. Seton Hall Prep saves for one last shot, and Brad Schuster converts. The Pirates get a jolt of energy before the break. They're up 6-4 at halftime. It's the mid-third quarter now. The Pirates continue to control the pace of this game. Michael Dunleavy zips through the defense for his lone goal of the contest. The Pirates' lead sits at 8-5. However, the Green Wave work to close the gap. Will Pedicano and Willie Doyle each score goals in the final 90 seconds of the third. We've got a game. Delby trails 8-7 going to the fourth. And here come the Green Wave. They are turning up the pressure. TJ Coffey uncorks a fastball. That's the equalizer. Del Barton ties the game at 8. Everyone is getting involved. Jack Sartorius puts Del Barton in front. And it's TJ Coffey who pads the lead with his second goal of the fourth. 8 minutes are left. The Green Wave hold a 10-8 lead. But hold your horses, says Seton Hall Prep. This game is far from over. Ty Julin beats the goalie with a quick shot. The Pirates trail 9-8. And Seton Hall Prep will pull through. Matthew Pepe to Luke Knesevic for the tie. What a shot. This game is tied at 10-all. With 67 seconds left to go. But it's Del Barton who gets the final shot in regulation. The Green Wave working around. Spencer Shea shoots. He's stopped. Adam Angel with a clutch save. Regulation is over. We go to overtime, tied at 10. Del Barton will win the overtime faceoff and they go on the attack. But Adam Angel delivers another big-time stop. Angel made 12 saves. Those last 2 were showtime. So now the Pirates get a shot. Nolan Sable finds Tyler Julin. He settles, smokes 2 defenders, and calls game. Tyler Julin comes through with a clutch. Seton Hall Prep takes out Del Barton in an absolute thriller. Julian showcased some slick moves to create space and work the angles for one of the biggest goals of his high school career. 11-10 is the final in an all-time classic game. Seton Hall Prep ascends to the #1 ranking in New Jersey.
Yeah, I mean, certainly it just shows really our resilience as a team, how hard we work, practice, and just this is what you come to Seton Hall for, these type of games. So
we knew we were #1. The only thing at this game is that we had to come in here and prove it to everyone else. We knew it, and we're going to continue to prove it every single game. I can promise you that.
Hot off the presses from Friday, one of the nation's most talented unsigned high school recruits has now officially found his college home. Mackenzie Mbako, the 6'8", 210-pound forward from Roselle Catholic, announced on social media Friday evening that he's given a verbal commitment to play at Indiana. Mbako was originally committed to play at Duke and even signed his national letter of intent back in November. But plans ultimately changed when Duke freshman Kyle Filipowski announced in early April that he was going to stay on for another year with the Blue Devils. That left Mbako with a tough choice: stay at Duke and sit, or find a new team and play. Well, after weeks of courting college coaches, Mbako ultimately chose the Hoosiers. Kansas, St. John's, and Louisville were the other final schools in the running. During his high school career, Mbako was one of the state's most well-rounded players. He's arguably the best shooter in New Jersey's elite class of 2023. The senior was one of 3 Garden State players selected to this year's McDonald's All-American game. He also played for Team World at the Nike Hoop Summit. Mbako broke onto the scene at Gill St. Bernard's in 2019 and played 3 seasons with the Knights before transferring to Roselle Catholic for his senior season. He missed nearly a month of action in the middle of the year with an ankle injury, but returned for the state playoffs to help the Lions win the non-public B state championship. Mbako averaged 16.3 points and 9 rebounds per game. He is a 2-time JSE All-Zone selection and was 3rd in the voting for JSE's 2023 Mr. Hoop Zone Award.
Time to step away. When we come back, we'll meet a Donovan Catholic baseball superstar who's surprisingly without a college home. We'll tell you why schools need to offer Gavin Degnan when JSE TV continues.
I'm the director of the Cancer Center, designated by the National Cancer Institute.
We are here to make an important distinction.
There are cancer centers.
And there are NCI-designated cancer centers.
Recognized for world-class research
and positive impact on their communities.
No single person is going to cure cancer.
It'll take a team effort.
That's what an NCI-designated cancer center is all about. In New Jersey, there's only one, Rutgers Cancer Institute in New Jersey, together with RWJ Barnabas Health.
It's really nice to be in a situation, in a place where there are very good people who take good care of people.
Orthopedics is it's not about saving lives, it's about saving quality of life.
A lot of people, we live high-stress lives, so if you tell someone they can't do something for whatever reason, that's pretty traumatic.
I really take pride in trying to be empathetic and trying to put myself in every patient's shoes.
I want to take care of people like I'd want to take care of my family, and I think that when you do that and give somebody that family feeling and give them your honest opinion for what you would do, they value that.
College baseball programs across the country know that there's big-time talent in New Jersey, and just about every stone is unturned to put the state's best talent in the ACC, SEC, Big Ten, and more. Nearly every big name in the class of 2023 has long been committed to a college program. But in Toms River, folks are baffled that Gavin Degnan is still on the board.
Yeah, I'm just trying to play well and give myself a chance. I'm trying to be patient, and everything will take care of itself if I can play well.
The Donovan Catholic senior has put together a season that is normally reserved for kids playing video games. The Griffins are 19-1, and Degnan has a 20-game hit streak. 400 is usually an all-state caliber batting average in high school. Gavin's hitting .544. His slugging percentage, 1.053, and he's on base nearly 68% of the time. He's a terror on the base pass with 26 stolen bases, and he's scored 33 times. Then there's the power and clutch factor. Earlier in the week, Gavin hit a walk-off homer to beat Central Regional. Then on Saturday, a 2-homer game with another walk-off, this time against Manasquan.
And every time he gets in the batter's box, I have a good feeling in my stomach that he's going to do something well. Whether it's going to be a walk or taking a pitch or, driving a ball in or hitting a 3-run homer the other day. I mean, when he gets up there, we kind of know something positive is going to happen all times.
This bloop shot to shallow center field is hauled in by a diving Gavin Degnan. He takes a tumble, but he's A-OK, folks.
And if you're looking for more superlatives, he's an elite defender in the outfield. And academically, maybe his best stat of all, a 4.3 GPA. The state's top scouts and now the media have begun to bang the drum to let the college baseball world know they're missing out on a true 5-tool player.
I've had a lot of help from a lot of the guys, JT Kroger, Manley, PBR. They've been helping me a ton, so I want to thank them definitely.
And the good news is that the interest has grown, and it's a matter of when and not if Gavin Degnan will get his chance to play college baseball.
I mean, we've got a lot of schools that have been in contact with him in the last couple of weeks or so. So, I mean, there's going to be something that's going to happen. It's a time thing. I mean, so he's a high academic kid, so we're trying to make sure we make the right decision for an academic school and baseball as well. So but yeah, something's going to come.
Degnan is more concerned about winning an Ocean County title next week and to make it to the Shore Finals next Sunday in Lakewood.
I mean, I put in a lot of work in the offseason, so I knew I was ready to go. As far as goals, we just want to win. So I'm just trying to help the team win.
Recruiting can be stressful and unfair, but patience pays off in baseball. A word to college programs, you better move quick to get New Jersey's best names still on the board in the class of 2023. Reporting from Toms River, I'm Rich Krampanis for JerseySportsZone.com. Time for one more break. This week's Top 10 once again does not disappoint. Who gets the top spot? Find out next.
If you need to see a doctor, RWJ Barnabas Health has 2 easy ways to do it from anywhere. You can see an urgent care provider 24/7 on any device with our Telemed app. Or use our website to book a virtual visit with an RWJ Barnabas Health Medical Group provider or specialist, even as a new patient. You've taken every precaution, and so have we, so don't delay your care any longer. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
I'm Mike Frankel back in Toms River. The weather heating up outside, the action heating up inside the lines as well. We have some tremendous plays from all over New Jersey once again. So here they are, the Jersey Sports Zone top 10 plays of the week. Number 10. OC answers, though, Brianna Fabi to Madison Wenner. Wenner able to reel in the pass, spin, and then score. A goal for Maddie Wenner, and the Raiders are back up by 3. Wenner, a team-high 5 goals in the win. Number 9.
It sets the stage for Ryan Costello, who jumps on the first pitch. It's a base hit to right. Gracia turns the corner looking for the win, and the head-first slide gives Ranny the Monmouth County title. And there's Bedlam at Brookdale. Ranny walks it off in an instant classic.
Number 8.
Costello was looking to do more damage in the 5th. This ball is smashed to second, but Christian Condon makes a diving catch to take away a base hit. Take another look. A great web gem from the Casey second baseman keeps it a 4-3 game.
Number 7.
The Lions go into their bag of tricks to respond. It's a jet sweep double reverse. Val Finetti hits Amy Tanglo. She avoids the pull and scores. Mark it down as a 30-yard touchdown. North converts the 1-point try, and they lead 9-8.
Number 6.
But it's Del Barton who gets the final shot in regulation. The Green Wave work it around. Spencer Shea shoots. He's stopped. Adam Angel with a clutch save. Regulation is over. We go to overtime, tied at 10.
Number 5.
RBC loads the bases with 2 outs in the 4th. Big spot here. Mastriani facing Stanyek. This ball is hit a mile high. Mastriani and Diego Tavares too close for comfort. He goes off the glove of Tavares, but he makes the barehanded grab. Are you kidding me? Take another look at this critical play. The runners were in motion. Tavares saves at least 2 runs, possibly 3. Ranny hanging on to a 4-2 lead through 3.5.
Number 4.
Next up, a pitcher versus pitcher showdown. Connor Bird comes through with a base hit to right. The runner's got the green light and he's heading home. James Jackman hits the relay man and the throw home is in time. Wow! Perfect execution with the county title on the line. Score at 9-3-2. Take another look. Jackman with a dart. Zach Fronio on the relay throw home. And Andrew Parisi blocks the plate and makes the tag. Championship work in the field by the Argonauts.
Number 3.
Top 5. Sure looks to get something started. Aaron Delton makes a diving play deep in the hole at third. He fires a dart to first. That is an unbelievable web gem. Take another look. Delton is almost in left field when he makes this diving stop. The throw needs to be perfect, and it is. He beats the runner by a half a step. Aaron Delton takes away a base hit with one of the best plays we've seen this year.
Number 2.
Nolan Sable finds Tyler Julin. He settles, smokes 2 defenders, and calls game. Tyler Julin comes through with a clutch. Seton Hall Prep takes out Del Barton in an absolute thriller. Julin showcased some slick moves to create space and work the angles for one of the biggest goals of his high school career. 11-10 is the final in an all-time classic game. Seton Hall Prep ascends to the #1 ranking in New Jersey.
And the number 1 play of the week.
Now, things get real interesting. Bottom 7, Bergen Catholic has the tying and winning runs on base with 1 out. Daniel Spearer is at the dish. He cracks one, but Eric Becker robs him. What a stop! It's a 6-4-3 double play to end the game. Becker makes one of the best defensive plays we've seen. We've got to slow it down. Eric Becker goes full horizontal to make an incredible stop. No doubt one of the top web gems of the entire season. 6-5 is the final.
For our team at Jersey Sports Zone, I'm Rich Krampanis. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next Sunday at 11:30 a.m. on WLNY for more New Jersey high school sports on Jersey Sports Zone TV.
I'm the director of the Cancer Center, designated by the National Cancer Institute.
We are here to make an important distinction.
There are cancer centers.
And there are NCI-designated cancer centers.
Recognized for world-class research
and positive impact on their communities.
No single person is going to cure cancer.
It'll take a team effort.
That's what an NCI-designated cancer center is all about. In New Jersey, there's only one. Rutgers Cancer Institute in New Jersey, together with RWJ Barnabas Health.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
The proceeding was a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health.